Hello everyone and welcome to Bevins Bricks. I'm Daryl and I thought, you know what the heck, I'm going to go ahead and do a live stream. And here it is. What I am doing, just so everybody knows, and I need to get my microphone down over here. I have this Avengers set, and what it is, I really need some of the parts out of this. So we are going to do a situation of we're going to build this set, or at least I'm going to try, and then we're going to do a Hulk smash on it because I need the parts. Jet USA, hey, how you doing? Buddies Bricks, Legends Builds, Jonathan M, Aaron DeLillo, hey, how you doing? Dylan White, Brooks Bricks, Brian LeBlanc, good evening, hello everybody. And let's see if I can start cutting this sucker open. I'm hoping, which I pretty much think all sets nowadays are kind of bagged and numbered. Bada boom. There we go. Let's see. What do we have? We have one number one. Boy, they really split this one up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, man, they made this easy. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. How are you, Charm City? Excuse me while I'm ripping this open. And this is not my other, what the heck? Oh, this is not, I'm not working on my big one, but I am working on my big one. And what I mean by that is, well, this is going to get destroyed when I'm done so I can use it on my big one. Hey, how you doing, Aaron? And Buddy's Brick says, I can't wait for the smash. Chili Film says, what are you going to use the pieces for? My insanely huge Avengers Tower. For those of you that are not aware, let me grab that guy. I don't think everybody knows I'm building this big behemoth, but I got to build this because I'm going to use some of the windows in this. Because I had to stop because I'm out of windows. These curved windows here. And with that being said, I had to stop work on this. So I'm going to build this because this gives me 10 windows. And hopefully by Friday I have another 20 of these windows coming. So I'm hoping by Friday this weekend, which I know Friday's a holiday for those of you that are in the United States anyway. I'm hoping by Friday I'll be able to start making some really good progress on this. But so far I'm really happy with this building, really liking this building. And you know what? I think I'm just going to set her down. Well, let me put her back on a table over here. But either way, once I build this, like I said, it's going to get smashed because I need the windows for that. Well, what are you referencing, Charm? I'm referencing my big Avengers Tower. I'm not, you're going somewhere else. Dylan White says the biggest Avengers Tower ever constructed. I don't know if it'll be the biggest or not. I know I've seen some pretty good sized ones, but I don't think any have been as big as mine. I don't want to say it's the biggest ever, though, just because the minute that you say that, somebody's going to prove you wrong. And I'm doing great. Thank you so much for asking. Narden says, wow. And hello, Brick Sergeant. And let's start by building these minifigs. Charm is one of the biggest reasons I build so big, because every time I show him something, he always tells me that's all you're going to do. Then I'm immediately, it's like, okay, challenge accepted. And how would you know that, Charm? And hey, how you doing, Horrorzoid? Compensation for something? No, I've never had that problem or complaint. I can say that. Anyway, that's not the right legs. She needs black legs. But I hope everyone's doing good tonight. I am going to try, like I said, to see if I can't slam this thing together as quick as possible. I'm actually getting way too many minifigs, though, I will have to say that. More than I'm ever going to use in my city. So I'm going to end up parting some of these guys out and trying to use them elsewhere. And thank you so much, Brick Sergeant. Brick Sergeant just donated $1 or 99 cents. And thank you so much, buddy. I really do appreciate that. And Little G, how are you, my friend? And where is a helmet? There we go. And you know what? I don't even care if he has a gun. I just want to get the dude together. Because I'll probably end up slapping these guys in my city at some point. They can be the little terrorists that are running around. Avengers assemble. Hey, how you doing, Mike? Well, they even give you an extra one of those little masks. Well, that's cool. But that is all this is going to be, is a part set. I'm not even going to worry about assembling the gun. I guess I could do the anchor thing real quick. Oh, I was supposed to put another piece on them. I don't care. I really don't even want to do that. Let's just do the bike. I want the bike. Because the bike, I think I might use in my Avengers tower. But I don't see me using it anywhere else. Lil G says, love your videos. And thank you so much, Lil G. I really appreciate that. And welcome to the stream, because I want to say you're fairly new, because as your name is not recognizable. Red Carnage, hey, how you doing? I am doing great, and thank you so much for asking. Forenza Horizon says hi and hello to you, my friend. And trying to figure out what the heck pieces we got here. I have to say, this hover bike, to me, it looks like a really cool bike. I haven't built it yet, but looking at the pictures on the box anyway, I thought it was a really cool looking bike. Hover bike, whatever the heck they're calling it, but either way, it's Black Widow's bike. And I have to say, that is one of the reasons I wanted this set. That and some of the other little detail things that are on the inside of it. Because there is some really cool little builds and stickers and other things that are complete with this build. And that'll go there. And I was kind of excited too. And where is that piece? Did I miss a bag? Oh, I did miss a bag. Absolutely, my friend. The weekend always flies by too fast, though, unfortunately. Paul W. says, we are finally building something together, even though we are building two different sets. Yeah, you're building that, the car you were just showing, and that thing's freaking awesome, man. I am doing great. Thanks so much for asking, Kenneth Swan. Charm City is being our comic relief tonight, so let's egg him on. Really? You're wanting me to build a Mills plate the size of a sheet of plywood? I don't, you know. That sounds like a challenge. Hey, Bryce Bricks, how you doing? Yeah, it might be cheaper to build a Mills plate the size of a piece of plywood, because like you're saying, with the price of lumber as much as it's gone up, holy freaking cow. It's insane, to say the least. Wow is all I can say on lumber prices. They are absolutely insane, and I feel sorry for anybody that has to build anything right now, because holy cow, the prices you're going to be paying for lumber are just astronomical, to say the least. I actually because I was going to expand my table last weekend, and then after looking at the costs of lumber, I was like, holy crap, we're going to put that off for a few weeks, because I couldn't see spending it. It's way too much. When a 2x4, and why is that? Oh, okay. When a 2x4 costs, might as well say $7 a 2x4. It's just wow. That's all I can say. Wow, and wow. Prices of lumber are just nuts. End of story. And that goes there. And thank you for Forza Horizon 4 Bad Drivers 2020. He says, I am a legend with Lego builds, and I really appreciate that. That is awesome. Ski at 700 says Mills Table add-on. Dragon Racer says, your Avenger Tower mock is looking outstanding, and thank you so much. I really appreciate that. And for those of you, like I said, if you're not in America anyway, and I'm doing great, Bryce, thank you so much for asking. This is supposed to be a holiday weekend, and with that being said, I personally am taking the holiday off. So it's going to be a nice holiday weekend for me because I'm going to make it, because I'm even calling off on Monday, and I'm going to make my weekend a 4-day weekend. So hoping I get all my part orders in before the weekend comes, because I have a bunch of different things I'm wanting to do. Mike McDonald says comic relief, so who am I out of town? Everybody's comic relief. Man, you guys are like whipping up the challenge accepted. Well, you know, 2 inches by 4 inches by 8 feet. Now, I actually just got some parts because my highway, if I measured everything out correctly, the highway's length by itself is going to be roughly 10 feet. And I'm going to be making something this weekend. It's not a Mills plate, but actually it was something that you kind of inspired me to do and then gave me the idea for, Charm, which was that unique piece. I just got a buttload of those today. And I'm going to be playing around with that and working on the highway. Even if I don't get my parts for my Avenger Tower, I'm going to work on that. So I have 2 different projects that I can actually attack this weekend, which is what I'm glad for, with all the, which I'm going to be posting that video tomorrow, or the huge parts order I just got. Because I came home from work today and there was 4 boxes on my porch. I was like, holy crap, it's a good Lego day. The landing platform? No, actually, it's going to be quite easy. I already have a very good idea on what I'm going to do for that. And but that is also usually famous last words. So, but I don't see any problems with the landing platform at all with the way that I have it designed, that I'm going to make it. It is going to be a brick and 2 plates thick. So to me, it'll still look good, but to others, I guess it might not be super attractive, but it's still going to be thin. So I think it'll look good, but we will see how that turns out. I am waiting on one more order of parts for that as well. But before I even get to the landing platform, I need the windows out of this set so I can finish building up that back part. So that's like my big holdup. And thank you so much, Ambu Black Ops officially says member to subscribe, and thank you so much. I appreciate that. And yeah, lumber is, like I said, lumber's outrageous. And right there, Charm is even confirming the method that I'm going to be using is basically unbreakable. And like I said, I'm personally really excited to do it, and I will be making a how-to video to kind of explain some of that to you guys as well. And why is this not looking right? Because I did that. It's because I'm trying to put it on wrong. That is why it's not looking right. And would you get one more brick back? There we go. Now I got it. But I just, even before I'm even done, I think this is the coolest little hover looking bike thingy. Like I said, to me, this is probably going to be my favorite part of the build. And this is something I'm probably going to make. I might even make another one of these just to throw inside my tower. Maybe I'll make a room of them or something. But I think they look really cool. And then you got this little piece that holds her on, and I got to put it on correctly, that holds her on the back of the bike, just like so. But you see that? You can throw her. She's a spinner. But anyway, I think that's just such a cool little build, and I'm not worried about all these bombs and stuff. I want to get to the building because I want to get the building together so I can smash it, because I need to smash the building. Varen says, man, I think Bevins Bricks should do another build off with Charm City or another YouTuber. That would be up to Charm. Although, I don't know. Me and Charm both agreed. That actually kicked both our butts as far as that build-off competition. And just as you're seeing that right there, Charm City's actually getting ready to move this summer. So everything that he had, he's been tearing apart. So I wouldn't expect any build-offs anytime soon anyway. Absolutely. $2 for a liter. I agree with you, Mike. A real hover bike would be freaking amazing. See, these are what I need. But we're gonna, just because I'm weird and I like to build my sets before I actually start stripping them. So I said I want to at least put it together once, and then I'm gonna rip it apart. But that is my full intention, is to basically rob this set of everything. And why doesn't, okay, that's only gonna go there. Really, dude? There's the Paul I know, and yet another set not completed by Bevins Bricks. That's the comment I'm actually looking for. And a boop, 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 boop. I got a sticker I got to put on these? I guess so. It is like a diamond plate pattern, and why they're doing a diamond plate pattern on red pieces, I don't know, but we're going to stick it on there anyway. I want to follow the instructions. Not that I really need to, but come on. There we go. And I can't read, so I don't know why I'm even looking over when my glasses are off. The neat thing about Charm moving is he's already accepted my challenge, which is he's going to build a bigger pole barn. I told him I want to see that. So now that is a challenge accepted. Charm has to build a bigger pole barn. And then he has to post it. And that's awesome, Destro319. I am glad to hear that you are now on the Mills Plate road with the rest of us. I know it's an expensive way to build, and I know a lot of people complain about the costs, but I'm sure as you've found, now that you've actually built it, that you're probably extremely happy that you did it, because me personally anyway, you're not going to find a stronger base structure than doing something with mills. And again, like I said, a lot of people actually don't like it just because of the cost, but keep in mind when you're building with a mills plate and all that stuff, and I think a lot of people overlook this, build it with used parts. You can buy all the used parts you want that are 2x2s and stuff, and you can get them dirt cheap. Mind you, the builds, I mean, don't get me wrong, it's still going to cost, but to me anyway, once I started building with mills plates, it was like there's no other way to build. I can't see it. It's just, there's no other way to build. And it's just because of the structural integrity that they provide. Because you will not have a stronger base than a Mills base plate. And I know a lot of people are not wanting to pay that piper, but man, once you do it and you realize how awesome it is, you'll wonder why it took you so long to do it. At least that was my experience with it, I'll put it that way. Man, there's a lot of trans black in here. You know what? I might be able to use some of this in the base that I'm planning as well for my tower. So I might have multiple pieces I'm going to be robbing from this guy. Now that I'm looking at this, look at all these trans black windows. I like it. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. I like trans black. And then that way nobody can see inside your building either. so nobody, so nobody will worry about what's inside if you can't see inside. Now I'm throwing pieces on the floor, and I don't know what I threw. And we will see what happens. I'm just going to keep going. I will realize what I dropped when I realize I don't have it. And I will come back to the comments here in just a moment, because I'm trying to accept Paul's challenge in the aspect of I'm actually going to build this before he's done with his first box. My goal is to finish this by 8:30 or 9:30, excuse me. I want to back my roll up a little bit there. Chili Films says nice shirt, and thank you so much, Chili Films. Steve says use brick for mills plates or off brands. No one is going, exactly, nobody is going to know the difference, even if you do use off brand. So that is another excellent point, because I always forget to actually mention that myself. But yes, that is another way to make the mills plates cheaper, is go off brand. And I have done that. I did that on my giant mills plate, to be perfectly honest. I was using, what's the brand name? Brickyard, I believe, is the off brand that I had been buying. It's actually a 32 by 32. And I used that for part of the base underneath, and then I used 4x4s all the way around it. And I need this. And I am trying to fly like the wind. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Mana-mana. Do-do-do-do-do. Mana-mana. Do-do-do-do. Papa's Bricks says my orders are now as large as Daryl's. Our unit says price. The Leaf Hunter says, hey, Daryl, and hey, how you doing, Leaf Hunter? This is the new Avengers Tower. Yes, Rob. Mike McDonald says, get some Red Bull. Yeah, actually, I should have brought one out here with me. I wasn't thinking. Then I wouldn't have been able to sleep tonight, though, so that was probably a bad idea. You can use Duplo, but it's going to make for a very thick mills plate. And here's the thing, because with the Duplo brick is 2 bricks tall, and then you're going to have to run bricks over top of the Duplo brick in order to have something to snap to it. Don't get me wrong, it's worth, I mean, if you're doing a really big build and you need the height, Duplo is awesome, because I do use Duplo in a lot of my builds. It's just I wouldn't recommend doing it for a mills plate, because you're still going to have to cover it with bricks in order to be able to attach your other parts to it. No, I have no problem at all with fake Lego, off-brand Lego. It does have its purpose, and there's a couple different manufacturers that make some really cool off-brand parts and things that Lego doesn't even make. I don't typically use a lot of it, don't get me wrong, but I don't fault anybody for working within their means. Let me put it that way. I know a lot of people get kind of, what's the word, I'm trying to be polite. Some people get rather anal if you tell them that you're using off-brand parts. I'm not one of those people, because not everybody can afford the prices of actual Lego. And you know what? If buying a few off-brand pieces is what's going to help you actually be able to build something, by all means, man, go for it. Who cares? Don't let people tell you you can't use, you're not a builder if you're not using actual Lego. Who cares? Build what you like and use what you like and do what you do. That's my theory on it. And maybe that's why because everybody always says that I should have more views and I should have more subs. Maybe that's why I don't have more subs, because I have a lax view on actually using official Lego pieces. But I don't see anything wrong with it, and I think people that act like they're superior just because they use branded stuff, I think that's wrong. But like I said, that's just my thought, my feelings, my opinion. Not everybody agrees, and that's the beauty of the world. We're all entitled to an opinion, and we know what some of those opinions do. Absolutely, Mike. The Lego is supposed to be fun, and if you're not having fun, you need to get out of it. So again, like I said, to me, I see nothing wrong with using off-brand stuff. But Like I said, that's just me. I don't see anything wrong with it. You're not going to burn. You're not going to die. There's nothing wrong with it at all. And 1, 2, and I'm trying to keep my breakneck speed going here. Absolutely, Steven. He says if the bricks fit together, use it. And like I said, I'm in total agreement with that. So you will not hear an argument out of me at all. I'm going to be using those pieces for my tower. How's that, Paul? I'm already almost through bag 2, dude. Look at that. And what do we... Oh. Our unit says his ears are bleeding just listening. Hola, random Legos. And right there, I haven't purchased anything from them yet, but Charm does Blue Bricks. They make some really cool custom parts. And gotta make sure that ain't the missus. It is not the missus, so we're good. Not in trouble yet. I do, however, need to charge my phone though, because it is about to shut off. Get that in there. Night Wolf, how are you, my friend? Thank you so much for signing in. The thing is, I don't see Alex, so he's probably going to be bumming that he missed you. I have to say, I've honestly, talking about those off-brand modulars, Mike, I've actually seen some of those, and some of those look pretty impressive. I've actually contemplated buying some of them just to try and check them out. And if they're flimsily built, just because the buildings look cool, I thought about buying them and just converting them into actual Lego. But I agree, there are some really cool... There are some really cool looking off-brand modulars. I totally agree with you. I've seen quite a few that I was like, holy cow. And the nice thing about a lot of that off-brand stuff, as far as those sets and whatnot, is they're generally a whole lot cheaper. And now I know what piece I'm missing. I dropped a 1x2. So now where did it go? And I'm just going to steal one from my inventory because otherwise I will be looking all day. I know it's down in this sea of a mess below me, but I don't want to stop my strides and I want to push forward. And Rob says Bevinize the off-brand modulars. I might, like I said, I might have to do that now. Try and buy one just to see. Now, mind you, if I was going to Bevinize it, I would rip it apart and I would use main or actual Lego, but I would still like to check one of those out because, I mean, like I said, they do look really cool, I have to say. Well, typically the off-brands are selling for less, number one, because they're not doing all the licensing crap and everything like Lego is. But another thing is, too, cheap labor. That's what I was going to say. Because most of that off-brand stuff, and say hello to my little friend, most of that off-brand stuff is actually made overseas, so they don't have the worker wages and everything that they have to contend with as much as like other people do. So that would be one of the reasons why they are cheaper. Now, keep in mind, because I'll be the first to admit it, what is... That's some of the off-brand stuff too. It's just because it's poor quality, but I mean, because there are off-brand products that I wouldn't touch with a 10-foot pole, and I'll be the first to admit that. But there are off-brand products that don't seem bad at all either. Yeah, let's put that guy there. Let's put these guys here. Bada boom, bada bing. Ta-da. Bag 2 done, Paul. Kevin said he bought what he thought was the Friends Heart Lake High School, and it turned out it was advertised it was off-brand. That sucks when that happens. That's why I won't, because there's like Zulily and all those other websites. I personally will not buy from any of those websites, and it's because most of that is going to be off-brand, fraud, whatever. And the pictures, you got to keep in mind, the reason that you can't tell in the pictures is because generally they're probably using the actual set's pictures. And hey, how you doing, Lego Homes? Glad to see you, my friend. And hello, Edwin. And Cynics, like I said, I agree with you. I don't see an issue, but like I said, some people are, oh my God, it has to be Lego. It has to say Lego. Ah! You know, and that's, you know, everybody has their thing. I know a couple of my members, actually, I mean, don't get me wrong, they use Lego too. But like a couple different members that I have in my Discord group use off-brand parts and off-brand sets. And like I said, me personally, I'm not that... Don't get me wrong, I love Lego, and I prefer Lego brand parts. So I'll be the first to admit that. But I don't see nothing wrong with off-brand. I liked that set, Joe Benet. But I don't know. The Fast and Furious set... I have it. I built it. It was okay. What I mean by that is it was a fun set. I really liked it a lot. I think they could have done better on the body of it, I guess is what my problem is. But it is a cool set. So you will enjoy that build. It has a lot of fun things that you can do with it. Bricks STS says, got an off-brand Baby Yoda last year that didn't look too bad. Like I said, and again, though, it does depend on the off-brand. So I've seen some off-brand stuff that it was just like, holy cow, no wonder it's cheap. Which brings up the point that he was just trying to make, which is, where is that piece? Oh, sometimes it's cheaper because, well, quite frankly, it's cheap. So it's not always necessarily a good deal, just because it's a good price. But like I said, still though, I personally don't have a problem with it though. And I'm not going to worry about all that flaming stuff because I'm just not that worried about it. I want to get to, let's build the Ark Reactor. We must have an Ark Reactor. But hey, maybe that's why I get at least 1 or 2 thumbs down on every video, because I'm not diehard against off-brands. Maybe Lego's coming to my site and thumbing me down because I don't condone people for using off-brand. just a theory. Absolutely. Steve says Tyco. Now I've never had Tyco. The only off-brand or Lego bricks, whatever you want to call it, that I really have any experience with, and it's because they were really big in stores, is Mega Bloks. And it's my son just, mind you, when my son was little, they didn't have. My son is now, yeah, that's there. My son is now 21, but when he was little, they didn't have Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And when he was 5 or whatever, Mega Bloks did. So he has a lot of Mega Bloks sets. And to me, they're Mega Bloks I like. The color's a little off from Lego, but I still like them. But they had some really interesting stuff. And then, go figure, after he got a little older and wasn't into Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles or anything anymore, Lego finally came out with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles also. But a little too late for my son to actually want those. 1, 2, do. And I know I'm probably missing comments because you guys are chatting up a storm. So I apologize in advance for that. But I really, 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 really want to get this built tonight. So I am trying to fly through stuff. Because again, I want to get this built so I can do some Hulk smash. And we will rip off one of these stones. He's got stones. And put that in the finger. There we go. And now we'll put that guy on there. So we got the infinity stone in there. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. And that goes there, that goes there, that goes here. I am trying to do warp speed. We need more, Scotty. No problem at all, Greg. We will see you later, my friend. Take care. No, they just call themselves building blocks. And yeah, see, that's one thing that the off-brand has going for them now that you're talking about, because the A10 Warthog. That's like a big thing that the off-brand Lego companies or off-brand building blocks or whatever you want to call them have going for them is quite simply because Lego's stance on anything war memorabilia, whatever, supposedly, is that they won't do it, which I always laugh when I hear that. The reason I laugh is because, I mean, like Avengers is not military. I mean, really, this is not an Uzi or a pistol. I mean, come on. But, you know, it's Lego stance, so whatever. But that is the off-brand's advantage, is they can actually make war sets and things, and they're not going to have the world after them for doing that, or they're not going to, you know, they don't have Legos morals, I guess would be a good way to put it, so they don't have to worry about it as much. And thank you so much, Jason Vincent. How are you, my friend? He says, for the superheroes of our city. And again, thank you so much, Jason. I really appreciate that. That is awesome of you, buddy. And how are you tonight, my friend? Hopefully you are not at work, because you are the working man's fool. And thank you so much, Blaze Dazzles. Mike McDonald says, get my umbrella out now. He doesn't make it rain every time he comes on. Our unit says, look on Wish. Well, you guys are talking about other sets, so I am just going to keep going crazy trying to get my build together. Where did I leave? There it is. Let's say, where did I leave off? This must be my understanding was there's supposed to be some kind of armory or something inside this set. I'm going to assume this is the armory. This is the kind of little things I'm probably going to be stealing and sticking in my assembly, my Avengers tower anyway, because I think there is some really cool looking pieces here. Some nice little builds and things. Or at least I'll steal the ideas and use them in mine and alter them a little bit. And get that there, and there we go. A-do-do-do. Got a flashlight. And some binoculars. And what other tools we gonna have? Dale says they pulled the Osprey off the shelf due to the whole, and then that's my point, And that's why I was saying that a lot of the off-brand companies, they actually have the advantage in the aspect of they can, because they can build military stuff and they don't have to live up to that standard, which that standard is one that Lego has created for themselves. Keep that in mind. It's not something that they were told they had to do or wanted to do or whatever. That's their own thing. And I'm going to add a few bits to this because I think it'll look better. I'm adding a little grenade and that, well, I might end up needing it, but for now we're just going to go ahead and shove that in there and call it a day. There we go. There is that. Now we got to start building this front half back up again. Let's push that to the side and let's start slapping some pieces in here. Bada boom, bada bing with the trans windows. And we'll put these guys up on the front and flip the page. Just like Bob Seger, turn the page. And that guy needs there. We got to have him. 2 more windows. Two more slopes. Jason says it's just another day. I'm doing great, Roos. Thank you so much for asking. I hope you're doing well as well, my friend. Yeah, I cannot wait for the weekend, though. You're right, it is just another day, but I cannot wait for the weekend. Should be a nice weekend. Randoms Lego says, I have 2 German tanks and an M1A1. All of them went together very well. Fitment and finish was top notch. And what brand were those Randoms Lego? And our unit says, thanks the Chinese government took and they did actually take them out. They went to jail, or at least that was what the news headline said, as they were all going to prison for a very long time. I would not want to be them, is all I'm going to say. But yes, because there was a lawsuit. Lego won the lawsuit, and then the Chinese government did attack them, or get them, and such is the story. So, for the people in Leppen, anyway. And thank you so much. He says, keep it up. Jason Vincent just donated another $5, and thanks, buddy. With the little exercising, dude. Yeah. And get this. So my goal is to try and finish this tonight. And I know if Paul W. is still here, he's probably got something smart alecked to say about me actually finishing it. But I am trying to finish this tonight. And window. And why does that not? There we go. That's what I'm doing wrong. Get her done. Get her done. And then we got to do the little tilt thing on the bottom. And I want the window. Yes. Yes and yes. Legends Build says the Hall of Armor expansion has a spot for the Blazer, aka the Iron Man suit with the flames that is in that set that I'm building. And that is awesome to know. I do have 2 of those sets as well. So thank you for that little bit of information. As a matter of fact, I should probably, no, I want to get this built. As I say, I should probably go grab that and bring it over here just so I could look at it. But I want to get this thing together. Trying to, so if that's that way, that's going to go there, it goes there, this goes here, that goes here, this goes here, ta-da. Oh, I'm trying to push it up and it's got to go down. There we go. There we go. And then this piece goes here. And done. On to the next portion. On to the next bag. Andale. See, there you go. There ain't nothing wrong with off-brand, is there, Night Wolf? Like I said, I don't see anything wrong with it anyway. Creo, I want to say I've heard of before. I'm not super familiar with a lot of the off-brands. I will be the first person to tell you guys that I am not very up on all the off-brand names. And I'll put those. I got these together. Why is there's a piece of glass in that one? Those. Greg says you got the focus. Keep it going. Lori Schneck says crusty toes. Is that something from The Simpsons? Or are you talking about that's the name for Creo is crusty toes? Greg says he thought Creo was made by Hasbro. It's very possible. Isn't Creo... I don't think it's a Walmart brand, Dale. No, God, no, Zach. It's going to be a long time before I'm even anywhere close to working on the base of my tower. One thing at a time, my friend. Patience is a virtue. I do some insanely large builds, and they take a lot of time. None of those ever get done super quickly. And again, I'm not going to worry about all the little jazzy gadgets. I just want to get this thing together. I will worry about the minifigs later. And get that and that. Put these. And thank you, Greg. I didn't know. So thank you for knocking that. Max is the off-brand for Walmart, is what Lego Home says. I was going to say Walmart has an off-brand for everything, so that would not surprise me they have their own off-brand Lego. Would not surprise me at all. Now, Oxford I have heard before. So that I can relate. I know I've heard that name before, Oxford Bricks. And this needs a number 10. I think I got it. Yep. I think I can. This, there's supposed to be a, oh, there is a purple infinity stone here. I'll be danged. Let's see, this one was showing a purple stone, and I have a blue stone there, but I didn't have a purple, but I guess I do have a purple. Flying purple people eater. And where is, there it is. He was a one-eyed, one-horse, flying purple people eater. Where is why they like, it's funny because they had all these little metal parts and I have to keep coming over here and grabbing them in a separate baggie. So that's why that, okay. I have to say that this is looking pretty cool. And where is the other little dude? I need another little, there it is. Another little jet looking dude thing. And it was an itsy bitsy teeny weeny yellow polka dot bikini. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys. Isn't Oxford the company that makes, or it might even be Creo? There's supposed to be like a really amazing Titanic set. Is Creo the manufacturer of that particular set? So I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that is sold at Walmart. And that goes 1, 2. So that gives us that little table there. And now, Ooga Booga. Where? Oh, I already have them on. That's bad. It's really, really bad when you're looking for something that you already put on. There's that one. There's that one. Dale says, I have to get all my Lego online as we don't have many places to buy it here. I am right with you. Our units, Kobe, that's it. Kobe's the brand I was trying to think of. But that, like I said, I've heard, and that's off-brand, and really it's not that expensive for the number of pieces it has. But I've heard some really amazing things about that set. I've heard that it was supposed to be a really cool set. There we go. It's like every floor has a sticker, and every sticker has a floor. Get you there. This must be the jail cell floor. Now we got to start putting on the windows, putting on the Ritz. That goes there, that goes there, doo-doo-doo. Well, I tell you what, I guess I could see where you could possibly make this a fairly cool set if you bought a whole bunch of them. But dude, man, they don't have much for floor space in these, I'll tell you what. At least they seem a little cheap to me in the floor space category. Because, man, 3 studs for a floor, that's kind of like, wow. I mean, I get it. They got to try and pack in as much playability, and they want the building to be kind of big and all that good stuff. But it's like they seem like they scrimped a little on that one. Was a itsy bitsy teeny weeny. Lego Home says you can even find off-brand Lego at the Dollar Tree. Bags of Lego for only $1. One can dream. Yeah, Dale, I'm not 3-day drive. Okay, I'm not that bad. I'm like 2.5 hours away from me to get to my Lego store. Legends Build says, will you make a new Avengers A, or will you use the I'll probably, well, I need to build it to see if I like it. Let me put it that way. If I like the A, I may use it on mine. I don't know if it's gonna be big enough though. I like the color they used on this one though, and that's why I said it. That is part of the reason why I wanted to build this set, because I'm looking at using the A, but the main thing, I need this glass. That's what I am after, and that's why I'm throwing mine together as quickly as possible, just so I can get it together to steal the windows out of it. But if the A looks cool, like I said, I may use it. I'm not going to say I'm not. And it's dark gray, not light gray. Dark gray. And that goes there. That goes there. Oh, what the heck? I'll open this thing up. That's it. Rub it in, Mike. 5 minutes away from his Lego store. I'm just jealous, that's all. I wish I could have one that close to me, but then again, you know what? It's probably a bad idea if I had one that was that close to me, because I would probably be there every day and I would probably be broke. So it's probably a better idea that I don't live that close to one. But man, if I could go to the pick a brick wall every week, ooh, talk about freaking excited, man. A pick a brick trip every week, or a pick a brick wall trip every week. That would be like heaven. We'll put that guy in there. So we got a little jail cell thing that flips up and down now. That's pretty cute. Cute. Just so you guys can see some of the little, that was the last little play feature you could put in here. Let's see what we got going now in here. We got to do that. Oop, not yet. A little premature. Mike says, you be the norm of the Lego store, Daryl. I would be the norm, yes. They'd have packages waiting for me every week. Hey, Daryl's coming. Where everybody knows your name. Do. Nothing wrong with that, is there? Yes, my Lego store is only about 45 minutes to an hour from my job. It depends on which way I go, and it depends on traffic is what it really depends on. But if I leave straight from work and go to the Lego store, it is a lot quicker for me. The problem with me doing that, though, and don't get me wrong, I still do it every now and then. But the problem, get off there. The only problem with me doing that is I still have the 2-hour drive home. It's just I don't have the 2-hour drive there is what it saves me. Bevins Bricks, Matt, says if Daryl was there every day, they'd have to be constantly refreshing the pick-a-brick wall. And that's the thing, too, because, and I don't know how it is for everybody else. So this is kind of me asking. My local store, because I do call and talk to the manager every now and then, they do, because he doesn't know who I am. So I'll call him every so often and just ask him, and he'll send me a picture of their pick-a-brick wall. And man, they haven't changed parts since December. They have the exact same parts that they had in December, which is a really big bummer because, I mean, if they're not bringing in new parts, and he was saying that he personally, and I just put that on a little prematurely, he said he doesn't expect them to actually start getting any new parts until probably as early as June, which I thought, wow, holy crap. But he said part of that problem is, he said that's actually, it's not just their store, it's kind of like everywhere right now. Lego has been more focused on trying to get the stuff out for sets than they are anything else. So with that being said, they're not making a lot of excess parts for people to, and why does that, okay. So they're not making a lot of excess stuff because they're just trying to focus on keeping their products out and on the shelves. And as I'm sure most of you have seen, and you know what, it's been a while, I should probably post that again. As most of you, I'm sure, have seen that most of your stores are not really selling much of anything new lately. And that is part of the reason why, is quite frankly because, like I said, they're more focused on. Oh, that wasn't what I was trying to say. What I was going to say though is, I'm sure, as a lot of you have probably noticed, is they can't even keep the store shelves stocked with sets. So with that being said, or that in mind, you can imagine why they're not really stocking a lot, because they can't even keep their sets in stock. So they're not concentrating at all on the parts. And how did I I didn't drop a piece this time. So what am I looking at wrong here? Did I use a part in the wrong location? Oh, there's one. Okay, I did that. Okay, well, I got it then. I just pushed it over too far. Okay, that makes more sense now. Okay. And now I need another one of those little grenade pieces. I'm calling it a grenade. It looks like a grenade. It's probably not a grenade. I guess if Lego heard me calling that a grenade, they'd probably immediately stop making it. Oh no, it's a grenade! It's war! And does that go? Yes. I only got 2 bags to go, Paul. Take care, Lego Homes. Have a good night, my friend. Mike says Vegas Lego store and slot machines. Yeah, that would be a heck of a combo, my friend. You know where all of us would be losing our money at. Well, isn't that kind of what the... essentially, isn't that basically what the pick a brick wall is? It's like Vegas for adult Lego fans. There, those go there. Do. And this was for the little builds inside. Oops, I forgot to put that piece on. My mistake. My bag. Double check and make sure I'm looking at it right. Oh, that isn't what I was supposed to do. That piece goes here. That was kind of a wasted piece. And why? Oh, why? Okay, I see why. That makes sense. Now, bag number 5. Grant says, no, that's Bricklink for him. That is predominantly where most of my Lego orders come from, depending on the part, is Bricklink. So I am right there with you, my man. Because that is where the majority of my orders come from. And I'm sure because of that, when I buy from people's stores, they're usually pretty happy. Big and little Lego guys, hey, how you doing? Our Units says you can live here and gamble. You can't live here and gamble. Talking about Vegas, and yeah, I can see that. I can definitely see and understand that. And again, not that worried about the minifig as much as I am as far as getting the face and stuff on. There we go. Don't care about his little gun. We're not going to worry about the gun. I just want to get the building. And that's done. That's done. That's done. And I need the need for speed. Oh, I'm supposed to put that there, and then we can slap her in. I got to put a sticker on first, though. Stop it. And there we go. Ta-da. Big and little Brago, I am doing great. Thank you so much for asking. I hope you're doing well as well. Our Unit says you can't live here and gamble. And Brooks Bricks says, hey, Alex. Oh, Alex did make it. I don't know if Nightwolf is still here or not, though. He was here a little bit ago. But how you doing, Alex? And I guess I should build the chairs before I just start going crazy. Probably getting a little ahead of myself. So let me stop and pull back just a minute. Because I need this, I need this, I need the chair. And I got to do 2. So I need this, I need this, and this, and the chair. And then we got to put the little army dudes, armrest thingies. There we go. There's one, there's two. And then there's one, there's two. Get on there. And now I can put the chairs on there. Like I said, I should have done that ahead of time. There we go. Getting a little ahead of myself, trying to hurry. Trying to rush. And put a little drink right there. The luckiest loser, I will have to check my email. I am sorry. I had a crap day at work today. 'Cause normally I try to get on there a few times throughout the day when I can, and I just, like I said, it was a crap day. Got everything fixed. That's all that matters, though. But I will look after the stream, or at least I'll try, because it's already getting late. If not tonight, I will look in the morning, my friend. And what? But thank you so much. I look forward to looking at him, because you did some really cool looking. As I say, I think he probably did left. You would never guess that I am an American and I speak English. My grammar is horrible. And that goes there. That goes there. Does that go there? I guess that goes there. Okay. Get in there. There we go. Close you up. Put you out. And turn the page. Now see, this is one of those situations that Lego does stuff that really annoys me. And this is what I mean by that. I don't know, can you see the instructions here? This is like a really big pet peeve for me. They'll tell you to put, you know, it's probably better to. This is something, like I said, that really, where the heck did it go? It annoys the crap out of me when they do this kind of stuff in instructions. They are showing to put 3 plates together. What does 3 plates equal? 3 plates equals 1 brick. So why on earth? You know what? I'm not even. That just annoys me. Because it's like they deliberately do stuff like that just to raise the part count. That's what annoys me about it. Why put 3 plates together? I mean, there's obviously no structural reason or anything to put 3 plates together. There's just no reason for it. To me, that's just oh look, that's a good spot to put a couple parts together, and we can raise the part number, just for grins and giggles. Yeah, people will think it's a bigger set. Just hide a few there; they won't notice. Mike says didn't watch watch Fifth Element. He said he knows good English and bad English. You must be talking about playing pool now. Bryce Brick says Lego thinks they're smart. Yeah, apparently they do. The Leaf Hunter says my English is so bad it's American. And there's a lot of truth to that, I have to say, because I am one of those. Steve Weiser says it's about the piece count. And yes, it is. I totally agree. That's why I said it annoys me when they do that, because it's just, you know, I don't know. It bugs me. It really bugs me. But just my 2 cents. And because I get it when they do it, if you have to have it for some specific reason, or, you know, but for something like that, you can clearly see there's no functional reason at all for that to occur. And that's why when I see that, it annoys me. And how the heck? you doing? There you go. Now you got it. Do. Man, there's like no floor on this side. What the heck? You're literally building your wall right to the inside. So there is like, so I guess you get to have a little three stud balcony is what they're going for here. It's a 3 stud balcony. Yeehaw. That's cheap. That's small. Tell me. Well, I kind of was trying to tell you how I really felt. Good evening, Macro Bricks. How you doing, my man? He says, hope the work week started off good for everyone. It wasn't too bad. Like I said, I had kind of a crap day, but you know what? I don't care. I'm at home and I'm having fun and I'm talking with you good people. Building a Lego set. So all is good in the world. And I'm going to destroy this really quickly. Let's see. Do. At least that's the plan. We are going to Hulk it. My problem is, you know what? I don't see him. I used to have the Incredible Hulk right over here on the shelf next to me. There it is. And a 1. This must be the side that the A goes on because there's like a lot going on this little thing I'm building right now. There's like a whole lot going on over here. So I'm going to say that has to be the A side. Just as a guess. And I need another, what I like to call the grenade piece. I think they're considering that to be a light, but to me it looks like a grenade. It's got that. We can put these guys on here. That gives us that. We gotta open this and we're gonna put, oh yeah, we got the TV tiles. These I have to say are pretty cool. I like the video game one best. And that just actually scared me, I have to say. Not the wife, though, so we're still good. Hey, Clockwork, how you doing? No worries at all. Everybody arrives precisely when they mean to, my friend. No one is ever late to my streams. At least that is how I feel about it anyway. Why isn't that looking right? Put that on, put that on, put that on. And crap. That's an easy fix though. I see where I messed up. So let's say something ain't working out right here, but it's my own mistake. There we go. Now we're cooking with Crisco. Now we can put this piece in, and then we can put this piece on, and then we can put that piece on. There we go. Now we're moving on up. Moving on up to the east side. And over. Oh. And I did too much. That goes there, then that goes there, and then that goes there. And looky that. We are almost done, guys. And I don't know where Paul's at. I haven't heard from Paul in a while, because he said that he would be done building his first box before I would be done building my set. And I'm just curious if that is true. And that goes right there. And I already have the TV on. Do that right. I got 1, 2, got that. Looks good. Okay, moving on. And this is the final bag, bag number 6. Because I'm trying to hurry up and build, my friend. Clockwork. Alex says I'm being so quiet. And thank you so much, Fabio Silva. I appreciate that. Mike says, "Oh, you scared me." To the east side. Well, you said you were going to build me, man. I'm on the last bag. Come on. Beat me. No, they're superheroes. They don't have to use the bathroom. I agree with you, though. You would think that there would be some kind of a bathroom in here. I do agree with you on that. But the reality of it is they really don't put bathrooms in most of their builds. So it's not that uncommon. But like I said, though, I do agree with you, because that was like one of my first thoughts when I was looking at the pictures. It's kind of like, you'd think that they would do more bathroom stuff with these, but they don't. And I don't know why I'm bothering with this, because I really don't care. But as far as I thought, you know what, I would do one real quick. Crash. Let's get the building, though. We got to get this platform going, so we can do this. I am on a mission. I got to beat Paul through his first box, so I can tell Paul that he needs to pick up the pace. See, Matt's got it. Crack that whip, yeah. Come on, Paul. What's going on here, buddy? Gotta crack that whip. Do. And that looks okay. Oh, and I gotta do that twice. So that one goes there. Greg says, such an odd turnaround. Mike says, just beat it. No, it's eat it. Is the Avengers Tower modular? I'm going to say no. The floors do not come apart. It just opens up so you can play with everything inside and close it. So no modular features at all with this particular build. But for the Avenger sets and such, that's not that uncommon of a thing. They normally, because it's like even the last one that they built of this, and it's funny because I want to say the last one that they did was actually bigger than this one. At least that's kind of my interpretation of it anyway. But even that one didn't have a bathroom or nothing. But it was, from what I remember of it anyway, it was actually a lot bigger than this one. I mean, this thing is, in my opinion, quite tiny. Like I said, just kind of my thoughts on it, but not. It's a good set to mock. That's what we're gonna call it. It's a good set to mock. Just beat it. And this one needs this one. But to me, this is a great kids set because that is what it's intended for. Because you do have a lot of built-in playability features. So I still think they did a good job with this particular set. Just me personally. For like us, because everybody here generally, I think, is building really large Lego cities. And they're looking for more detail and larger builds and things of that nature. For most of us in the adult Lego community, adult fans of Lego, this would not be a good build for you to use in your city, to say the least. And even if you wanted to make one that would look good in your city, just from what I see from building this one, I would say you'd probably need about 4 of them to make it somewhat worthwhile. And that'll go there. Get in there. Get in my belly. And yes, Bryce, I'm right there with you, my friend, because everything I do always takes forever. So I feel you on stuff taking some time. I always really want to rush stuff, but it ain't happening. Try and rush it, but a lot of it is just trying to get the parts together. And then when you're building something, you'll come up with a new idea, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh crap, I want to do this instead. And that's all that does, huh? So how do you... It's got to connect. Oh, okay, I got to put these pieces in now. That would make sense. I got to make 2 of these. 2 to do. And pop that sucker in there. Let's get this guy in there. And there's one side. There's the other. And we're almost there. And now we get to build the top floor of probably nothingness because there ain't that many parts left here. So I'm not really sure what the heck they could possibly have you be adding. You do have another really cool play feature here, though, is you can actually drop the landing platform. So that's, it is what it is. Like I said, and then you can open it and play with it. So, not bad. Let me get these on. And then this goes here. And these go here. This goes here. And my phone is being rather noisy, and you know what? Oh, I'm going to leave it alone because I need to get to bed here shortly, and I am almost done building. I am almost done beating Paul at building tonight. So that is an important announcement, is that Paul is slow, and we're just going to have to learn to accept his slowness. I know I'll probably pay for all those comments later. Let's see. And there we go. And we got this guy. And we got these guys. And we got these guys. And we are getting closer. Now we put these little dudes on. And I actually went too far. So we got to get that guy. There we go. Now they're aligned. The panels have aligned. Steve says, I'm rebuilding roads for the umpteenth time, adding boulevards, monorails, details, details, details. I totally get it. Greg just put the alert up. Bevins Bricks beating Paul at the set. Alex says, Daryl concentrating. The Leaf Hunter says, did you happen to see my comment on your other stream video about using the wider boat hull for the land? And no, I would not do that. That's too fat and too thick. And no. I did not see that comment, but no, I would not use that. Those are the boat hulls are just entirely too thick. My landing platform is only going to be a brick and 2 plates thick when I'm done with it. And I will explain how all that works when I actually get to that point. What am I? Oh, there we go. And back to building. Come on, breakneck speed. Let's get her done. And that's where that was supposed to go. There, because this goes here. And why doesn't? Okay. That will go here. That will go here. Get in my belly. Now we got to make the A. Let's see. A. I am just about there. Oops, I almost flipped a piece. Kind of liking that. Bryce says, who knew Daryl could talk trash? I'm not really trying to. I'm just picking on Paul a little bit. He has it coming, though. 1, 2. 1, 2. Yes. And there we have an A. A-S. It's bananas. B-A-N-A-N-A-S. Mike says my LSD flashback again. Matt says he's learned from seeing all of us in the funny farm. There's a lot that I don't try and show myself on here. I'm just going to leave it at that. Mike McDonald says, camera clear. Something's wrong. Uh-oh. Something's wrong with my camera. Ooh, that's... Man, what the heck did I do there? Can you guys see? Let's say the camera looks good on my end. I'm wondering... Here, hold on one second. Let's do that. Is it all cleared up then? At least I hope it's cleared up. Like I said, it looks good on my end anyway. Okay, everybody's saying all good now. Anyway, though, just to quickly show, because this is it. This is the build, guys. Kind of an expensive set for what you actually see once you built it. I mean, it's not a horrible set. It's still cute. I like it. I love the A on the side. I think that's a nice build. Well, the reason I love that A is I love the color that they used on it. But as far as the playability features, I see a few cool playability features. One being that you can just pull this little arm and you can drop down that platform. Another one being you can flip this little switch here and you can flick out a window so the person can escape the jail cell. You can also open this bottom door because this is where she is supposed to have her little bike. So you can pull her bike out, and then you can flip this one open to get up in here as well. And then you can flip it up inside just to see a few things, and I just accidentally flipped it a little quicker. But you have this little playability feature here, and I already, let's see. Let me get it back on there so you can, so we can see the full Monty. There we go. You got the thing that he uses for power, but anyway, you can pop that and it'll shove that out and through. You got the little chairs. You can change out this screen so it's a video game or news. So I mean, it's all in all, it's a cute set. At least I don't think it's bad. But, and Brooks Bricks says, congratulations on finishing a build and beating Paul. And thank you. Paul, did you hear that? You got beat. You got spanked. You got owned. And Kenneth said, I went a little fuzzy. And you know what? It's like somebody else said. It's just the LSD kicking back in. Angry Dragon, how are you, my friend? And that is a pretty cool set, isn't it? But here's the thing, is I need the parts. So, Hulk smash. I just wanted to build it before I destroyed it. So, with that being said, now I can rip all these pieces apart and I can put them in my bins. But it was, like I said, a pretty cool looking set. But I need these. That was the only reason I pulled this set out. I need the parts. And I'm probably gonna, I kind of like this A, so I think I'm gonna keep that A. I might reduplicate it on my build. And I really love all these dark trans windows. And then the rest of this is just going to get parted out and put into my bins. Because like I said, I just predominantly built this as a parts bin. And then I need all these. I need that. I need these. And thank you so much, Jason. I appreciate that. Jason just donated $5. Brooks Bricks donated $3. Bryce Bricks says it's the king. And yes, he is the king. Mike says, I knew it was going to rain again. Greg says, hooray. Pete says, that looks like fun. Steve says, no. Yes. Hulk smash. Like I said, that was the only reason I was building this, because I needed the parts. I'm weird in the aspect of, that's like I always tell everybody, I really, and thank you so much, Guy Martin, I appreciate it. I like to build the sets before I actually part them out. It's just a little weird habit I have of mine. But that is all I bought this for, was for pieces. And now I have all these really cool pieces. I got a bunch more windows. I got a bunch more doors. I got all this dark tan. And again, thank you so much, Guy. I appreciate it. What I want to know is I want to see Paul get this far, and then I want to see him destroy it. That's what I want to see. I want to see Paul get this far and then destroy it. But that was fun, I have to say. I know most people probably think I'm nuts. And holy crap, Jason Vincent just started a storm. Thank you so much, Jason. Jason just did a $50 donation. Dude, you are amazing. Thank you, buddy. I have a couple ideas for some of these parts, but I'm going to be using like these little display screens because, man, I love these. All these little display screen parts are freaking awesome. I got to have those. I got to have these. Bryce Bricks says, wow. I'm sorry if you didn't realize I was going to be doing some demolition in this particular set. Bryce Bricks says, wow. Talking about Jason's donation. But like I said, I'm sorry for anybody that was not aware that I was going to be killing the set when I was done. But that was my full intention. And I need that. But like I said, all these pieces are going to be, most of them anyway, are going to be getting used in my Avengers tower. And just as a reminder to everybody, because I don't know if everybody has seen my particular Avengers tower. And thank you so much, Brian LeBlanc. And hello, Lego Joe. Awesome. I look forward to getting those pictures, Jason. And hey, how you doing, Evan? And Paul says, I'm actually almost done with the first box. Are you going to destroy it, though, Paul? That's the question that I have. Now, just as one more quick reminder for everybody. Because, yes, I just built the Avengers Tower, but all those pieces are going to be going in my Avengers Tower. And that is why I built that to tear it apart, because I need more parts for this, and I need a ton of parts for this. And thank you so much, Evan. Evan just donated $4.99 as well. And let me just kind of give you guys a big, broader picture of this while I'm here. Can I get the whole... There we go. Now, just to kind of, because I know a lot of people have seen my video just recently too. I got to this point. I have to finish bringing up this piece. So I got to make this inner glass come up to here. And I'm going to be putting 2 more floors right here till I can get to this point. And then I'm going to be adding my landing platform coming out here. So I still have a ton to do. I still have a lot to get. I don't even think, because this particular set only gave me 10 more of these windows. I'm hoping that those 10 windows will give me enough to bring that piece up and then finish this portion of it here. So then I can start working on the top piece. But I do have another 20 of these already on order. So hopefully they'll be here by the time I'm ready to start working on the very top of it. But again, just another point is that this is not going to be the only part of the building. I am going to be putting a base on this building as well, if you haven't watched that video that I posted today. And thank you so much, Kevin, and thank you so much, Alex. And yes, this is probably going to end up being taller than Jason Vincent's tower. I'm not certain, though, because I'm kind of, I'll be perfectly honest, it's getting bigger than I really personally even anticipated. I honestly thought this portion of the building would only be here, but the more I built it, the more I realized I had to come up further because the top of it gets really narrow before you do the landing platform. So I'm kind of, it's like everything, I'm overbuilding it, but I like going really big. So in total height, I'm expecting this to be probably at least 6 feet. And the Jason Vincent Tower was 5 feet. So this is probably going to end up being the tallest building in my city. But let me get that out of the way. That's what I'm looking at doing, is putting kind of like a bar, a lounge. Well, this set, because I just built this the other day. This was supposed to be his Beverly Hills mansion, or whatever they called it. What do they call this set again? God, where's the box? Anyway, though, what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to use a bunch of the parts from this particular set, which I got all these sets I've been building stacked over there. I'm probably going to be using most of the pieces from this set for part of the top of it. Mind you, I'm just talking about for interior details and such. Because I do have a lot of different things I'm planning to do, different details for the interior of that building. As I know, a lot of people always ask me about interiors on buildings, and because I have such a huge amount of Marvel and DC sets and all that, that is my full intention, is to use a lot of those sets just strictly filling the inside of that building up, because I think it's going to give it a really cool and unique look. Bricks, absolutely, man. Build bigger, build better. Bevinize. That's what we do on this channel, my friend. And thank you, Hunter Gray. He says, wow, that's huge. And Kenneth Swan says, the tallest for now. Jason Vincent, still has the tallest building in my city right now. And like I said, I don't know if that's going to be the tallest, but we'll see as I go along. Mike McDonald says, yes, Brick Lock. It's where Hulk smashed Loki. Hulk smash! You know what kills me, because I know I had, and I thought I kept him. Oh, I found him. Mind you, this isn't the big one. This is the little one. It's funny because this was the little Hulk that you got. It was a mail-away gift. I forgot what I ordered, but this was a free gift. It was the miniature Hulk. And I just always really loved the little mini, because this is the minifig size Hulk. And then, of course, you have the bigger Hulks. I will probably use the bigger Hulks in my city, but at the same time, I really always loved this minifig Hulk, too. Mike says it's not over. Somebody was saying it's overbuilding. And yes, I do agree. It does need, to me, it needs to be very tall. So, and I will probably do a skateboard shop. Well, I already have a bicycle skateboard shop in my city already. It's just a small store in one of my apartment complexes. But anyway, though, guys, because it is late and I need to get to bed because I have work in the morning and 5 a.m. comes extremely early. So I want to roll that beautiful bean footage. And with that being said, roll that beautiful bean footage. And I want to take a minute to give a special thanks to all the people that supported the stream. And thank you so much, because you have no idea how much your support helps my channel grow. So with that being said, I want to give a very special thank you to Brick Sargent, Jason Vincent, Brooks Bricks, Guy Martin, and Evan K. Thank you, each and every one of you. You guys are awesome. I totally appreciate that. Because again, without your guys' support, I would not get to where I'm at. And Evan, I almost feel like I didn't acknowledge it when you donated it the first time. So again, thank you so much for that $4.99 donation, Evan. I really do appreciate that. But anyway, like I said, I do have work tomorrow, so I do need to get my butt to bed. So with that being said, I want to say, everybody, thank you so much for coming to Bevins Bricks. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share below. I don't know if I'll be on tomorrow, but I will definitely be doing my Wednesday stream. If I can and if I have time tomorrow, I will try, but I'm not going to promise for tomorrow. But look for my next insanely huge, and I plan on posting this in the morning, my insanely huge Lego Bricklink haul. And anyway, on that note, until next time, have a good night, guys, and we'll see you on Bevins Bricks.